All right, testing one, testing. Let me make sure the live video has started. There we go, we're up live. Alrighty, so how are you guys doing out there? I apologize for the delays. Unfortunately, I was having some last minute technical issues. But without further ado, I am here as promised. It is now 8:24, so about 24 minutes late. Like I said, I apologize. But today I have Ms. Kendra with me, and we're going to talk about business development. And so one of the things I like to do is to talk with entrepreneurs, ones that have understand the grind, the hard work of getting a business started. And I want to talk today with Kendra about her business. She's going to introduce herself, her business, kind of what she does, and then from there we're going to continue with the questions. And for those of you guys, the chat is open, so those of you guys that are tuning in, I apologize again for starting late. So I know some of you guys may trickle in as we go, but feel free to use the chat and to type in any kind of questions you may have for Ms. Kendra. And I think I'm going to also let Instagram know real quick that we are now live because they're probably waiting on us. So, how you guys doing out there? All right, Instagram, I do have Ms. Kendra with me, and we are now getting started. We are live right now, so if you guys can, head on over to the YouTube. Michael Chapman Jr., just type that in. You can go to the live video. Also, the links on Facebook, Instagram, for those of you guys that are wanting to. All right. Well, they get it. All right. So without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and what it is you do.
All right. My name is Kendra Burley. I work at Plaza Beauty Shop. I'm a hairstylist, cosmetologist. I've been in the business for about 19, 20 years. I started under my grandmother, which is Beulah Burley. She started the shop in 1953, I believe. And she started on Home Street. And then from Home Street, she added it to her house, which is now on 1400 Gladiolus.
All right, perfect. So I guess entrepreneurship kind of runs in your blood then, since this is a family tradition, I guess, for you guys that's been passed down. So I guess with you carrying the torch, did you find it kind of hard for you to that transition from your mom in the business to you now taking over, or how do you?
Well, no, not really. Well, when I first started, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay.
And I was going to go to UTA and pursue law school.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, I can do hair and pay my way through school.
Okay.
So then I went to school at Gladiolus Beauty College, and I ended up liking it. So I just stayed with cosmetology and worked in. And actually, I'm the third generation of my family.
Third generation entrepreneurs. That's a
Yes.
blessing. So let me ask you then. So wanting to be a lawyer, right, and going through those aspirations of that, do you have any regret of not going on that path and doing this entrepreneurship, or are you just so in love with your business that you don't even think about it anymore?
Well, no, I have to be honest. Yes, there was a time where the business, it goes up and down. I always say it's like a doctor's business.
Okay.
Some days you're busy, some months you're slow, some weeks is good, some weeks are not. And there was a time where I was like, well, I should have left and went ahead and went to law school. But I just feel like it just comes naturally.
Right.
So when it comes naturally, then obviously that's the purpose that you're supposed to do. And I love it, and I enjoy all the time.
That's a good deal. And I like that you mentioned that. And I think a lot of times we forget that, sometimes even though we have a plan that we have thought is supposed to be our future, a lot of times it takes us a journey, right? Because I think entrepreneurship in itself is a journey. But sometimes it takes us a journey to figure out what is right for us. And, it's nice to hear you say that yeah, there are some times where you may question yourself, but, God has put you in the right place that you're supposed to be, and you see the fruits of the labor every time that you, interact with your customers, things of that, and you're able to get pride and joy from your own work, right? So let's talk about the struggle of entrepreneurship. You said there's some times where there's a high and a low. You equated it to something similar to a doctor's office.
Right.
How do you get over that hump of, well, the business is not flowing like I want it to because I know it is that season, but how do you continue to motivate yourself to get over that hump?
I can't do nothing but give it to God.
Uh-huh.
God is my strong point in anything I do.
Right.
And there was a time where I did lose that.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to go through some things to get where I am now. I was afraid of getting out there, promoting myself. I was going through some, I guess you can say some insecurity too. But through those parts, I just have to pray and ask God. But the thing is that I was missing was I had to open my heart completely to God and let Him take over. And every week before I start the week, I have to get up and pray for that week. So regardless if it's one day slow and next thing I know, all of a sudden I'm just overwhelmed with customers where I'm like, okay, thank you, Lord. I was like, but with those slow times, I just have, that's my time where I just, okay, I need to go in my prayer area and whether it's at the shop, in my car, at home, wherever, I have to pray and ask God, okay, God, you know what's going on, but I know I have to ask and I have to put it before Him because He's just waiting for me to say anything or ask for anything that I want. So do those slow periods, that's the time that I have that time with Him. And then before I know it, I'm busy.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. I'm trying to take in everything that you said because you definitely hit on some great points there. And I think, people forget the importance of, spirituality and then, also having a connection with God and having that to be, the forefront of your business too as well. So let's talk in terms of business development. So we've mentioned, there are the ups and lows, the highs, and the downs. What gives you, I guess, and you may equate this back to God, but what gives you the stability to continue to go forward day to day? Because I know for myself, not every day do I feel like I'm going to give 110%, right? There's some days where you get up and you're like, okay, well, I don't really feel like it, but I know I got to do it because I have commitments out there. But what do you attribute it to that gives you that perseverance to keep on going?
The love of it. When I go to work, before I get up, I always have to pray. And then when I get to work, I forget about all of it because I love it. It's like, you can say baking cake. That's something that you like doing and you enjoy when people love it or say you did a good job or can enjoy it and want to get another slice. Well, that's the same thing with my customers. When I know I've treated their hair and I've done everything for their hair and their hairstyle, they love it, that makes me feel good because I'm able to please them, beautify them, lift their spirits when they're down, or give them a relaxing atmosphere where they can come and just forget about the troubles of the world and just enjoy their time there. So that helps me to be in a place where I just love it. So I can just, I don't know, I guess I get the joy out of it, you can say, because it makes me happy that I've satisfied my customer.
Yeah. And you know what? That's definitely a testament for a lot of you guys out there. And I still want to stay on Kendra, but I do like to talk about entrepreneurship because I know that a lot of times, people do things that they really don't enjoy doing as far as a job is concerned, right? And we'll use you for example, of wanting to be a lawyer. There's a lot of lawyers out there that enjoy the pay, right, more than they actually enjoy what they're doing. And I think it's just a beautiful thing that you enjoy not only, the ups and downs of it, but you also enjoy just giving good quality services to your customers. And I think that is important, especially for those of you guys that may be looking for somebody that is, maybe a new salon professional that could do your hair. I think people need to take a step back and look at it and say, hey, is this the person I even trust my hair to? Because I don't know about you, but I know my wife, for instance, she spends a lot of time here, just looking at herself, and making sure that she looks presentable before she gets out. And so a lot of times, we're trusting people to fix us up a certain way, and they may not have that same passion that you do to make sure that they look good going in as they hope to. So how do you go through the process of giving good quality to your customers? What normally goes through your mindset when you get a new customer that comes in?
Well, first of all, we have to have a consultation where we talk. We sit there, I ask them questions, do they have a relaxer? Or is it natural? How long you been natural?
Okay.
How long was it before you came here that you put a relaxer
Right.
on? You have any color on your hair? Have it breaking? I have to go down every time, yes, to find out what they do. That way I know how to treat their hair and what's best for their hair. Because I've had some customers come in and tell me, oh, they haven't had this in a long time this year. And then, like, if I put a chemical on their hair and it doesn't come out right, then instead of saying, oh, you didn't know what you were doing, no, you had something on your hair that kind of acted with what we were trying to do. So it takes a process that you have to talk. You have to understand that it takes that time to understand before I can put anything or give you the service that you want.
So you even give value before you actually sit them down, even take money out of their hands to do a procedure to their hair. You're taking the necessary steps to ensure that there is going to be good quality before they get in. Because I know that a lot of times, business owners just want the paycheck from it, and they don't want to spend the time to educate the customer on what it is they need to do, or maybe even say, hey, you know what, right now is not a good time because you may need 2 months, 3 months to let your hair just get the coloring out, all those. I don't know the terminologies, but just the fact that those things are important, and I think for you guys, you should be considering somebody that cares about your well-being more than they care about the paycheck at the end of the day, because. So let's talk a little bit about, go back to this development more. If somebody was thinking about starting their own hair salon, right? What would you tell them before they even put up a shop or do anything like that? What would be some advice you give them before starting a hair salon business?
Whether they're the owner themselves.
Whether they're thinking about being their own owner and they're going to maybe start off from inside the house. I think that's more common practice, right? Start off from inside the house and then move your get bigger and things like that. But what would you tell them?
Well, first of all, when you become licensed, you cannot do hair in your house.
Okay, well that's something new that I just learned. Oh, I got a bad echo.
But no, they have changed it to where that you will get fined. I don't know exactly how much, but I know it costs a pretty penny. If they find out that you're licensed and you're doing hair in your house, you will get a big fine.
Okay.
And probably get your license pulled too.
Okay. So for those of you guys that are doing hair inside your house that has a license, that's a big no. So let's not start there. So that's number one. All right, continue.
Yes. Then after that, you need to find big enough space. And then you got to consider if you're going to have other cosmetologists in there with you, or you're just going to be by yourself. Then you have to have enough space for your customers to sit down as they wait. You want to make sure all your chairs and shampoo bowls, everything, dryers are all up to date. And then you want to have, at least you want to have TV in there. It's your choice if you do children or not. Some salons have services for kids and some do not allow kids there. Then also you want to make sure you finish the loop first. You want to get to know all the trends, everything that's going on. And once you get that, then you get your shop set up. You want to make sure you have enough, at least parking spaces for your customers, where it's easy access for them to park their car and come to your salon. So I mean, it's a lot of things that have to take consideration, especially places and where places.
Right. That's good that you know that. Because a lot of times people just think, okay, I got an idea, and I just want to run it, And it's own work, especially as entrepreneurs, that we take the time to actually think things through, and then also consult somebody that's already been through it, because that's the last thing you want to do is make a simple mistake like I just mentioned and doing your house, and then we see a huge fine from the state. So do your due diligence. Study on what it takes to be successful in that career field, and I think that will go a long way. And there's a lot of things that Kendra talked about that's just customer service focus, like your waiting room, and having the availability for your customers to have parking spaces, all the small things that are actually big. Once you deep dive into it, so it's huge. I want to see if I have any comments. I think that's what you're saying. I had that echo. All right. Hopefully that fixed it. So let's talk about your business as a whole. Why should your customers, or even new customers, choose you over a competitor?
Wow, that's a good question. Well, for one, during the process of it, I have to keep up with the trends that's going on. And I have to have my salon different from everybody else. I don't want to be the same. I listen to my customers. I ask them, what can I change, or what can I do to make your service a lot better? What can I do? Is the atmosphere okay for you? Or is your service in at a timely manner? Are you here too long?
Right.
Are you out too fast? Or I take in considerations anything, They'll tell me, sometimes you rush my shampoo. Okay, well, I take a little longer time. Or you had somebody else come in when I just wanted us. Okay, I know that this customer just want it to be just individualized, just personal.
Right.
But it takes a lot. You have to be open to any and everything, whether it's good, whether it's bad. That's the business that you're in.
Right.
So, that's what I have to do. And with me doing that, and also, I love God. I cannot stop loving Him, and I cannot put Him out of my shop. He's in my shop, and I have that atmosphere. And that's what's different from me from the other ones.
Right.
And it's relaxing. I don't like all that extra in my shop. So God first always.
Right. And I think that, by itself will set you apart, because a lot of people, we're prideful. We don't like hearing feedback, especially when it's negative. But, from what you're saying, if you're able to take feedback and you're able to say, okay, well, yeah, it's coming to me and it sounds negative, but I know that that's feedback that I could utilize to make my business maybe run smoother, or maybe seem better for my customers. That's going to help you go, further than somebody that's saying, you know what, I don't care if I lose you, or, you stay. That's, that's your prerogative.
Right. And you have to take in consideration that it's not just going to go all of a sudden you're making bukus of money. It's a process.
Right.
It's timely. Right. You have to put yourself out there. Each customer, even if you just do 1 or 2 a week in the beginning, you have to build up your clientele. So what I do with each and every customer still today, my name is on that customer head. My name is in her mind. My name is on the services that I provide for her. And also, if I don't look good, how can I do your hair?
Right.
If you see my hair is all chopped up and crazy looking in a ponytail over here.
Oh, you're going to make some folks mad.
But that's what they taught you in beauty school.
That's true.
You have to be trim and correct. So how can you provide a service
that's 100%.
that they're wanting if your hair or yourself is not correct?
That's
so
100%.
That's one thing that I always have to do. And besides, I'm cute with this.
There you go. But I like that what you said in that, because it's true that not only should your quality of work be good, but even you should exude what it is you're trying to give to your customers. And if you don't have it 100% put together, then why would they trust you to make something happy for them that you can't even get done for yourself, right?
Exactly.
So that's 100% on that one. Where do you see the future of your business?
Oh wow. I want to see it. I want to do like my grandmother. She was whew, in her 80s before she retired.
Mm.
And I want to be able to still have customers come to me faithfully and have my business grown. You know, if it's just me or if it's somebody else or if I have two under me.
Right.
I want it to grow and I want to give a good and full service for each and every customer that I have.
Right.
And I would like my clientele to grow more. And I see myself maybe even traveling with it sometimes. I would love to just, I see some of them that I watch on YouTube or Facebook,
right,
where they promote themselves on video live and they go all over the United States teaching a class or showing the new trends or even doing service for anybody. And you know, there's some that say, well, if you can't come to me, I'll come to you.
Right.
So, you know, I like to do that too.
Yeah.
And meet all of them and maybe do some stars too.
There you go.
You never know.
You never know. That is 100% true. And I'm looking on here, and I know that typically we would have messages going through the chat, but you know, because of the delays and stuff like that, you know, I don't see any. And I think that means that we'll probably have to do a follow-up then to, you know, get into where we can get some people to, you know, interact with them, because I know a lot of people have questions, and specifically, there's not a lot of chances or opportunities you get to actually talk with, you know, a salon professional and ask questions, you know, in regards to maybe just you specifically. So I think this is a great opportunity for not only you to make yourself, you know, more readily and available out to the masses, but it gives people the opportunity to engage with you. I like what you said about, you know, having some foresight in the future of what you could possibly do, not putting limits on yourself, because I think a lot of times we put glass ceilings on ourselves where we can go, and sometimes we think, hey, this is where we should be, and not yet there, so we get frustrated. So I kind of want to go back around to another question I meant to ask you earlier, but I want to talk about patience. How do you work with patients in your business to not get frustrated, you know, because things may not be going your way?
Ooh, I talk to myself a lot when I'm doing any service. When I see that it's not turning out the way I want to, I'm like, oh dear, okay, Lord, how am I going to correct this? Or I'm going to have to tell her this is not working. So I just have to take a deep breath and be like, okay, I have to explain to her, this is why this color is not coming out, or it just didn't take. There's something going on. And then I follow up with, well, maybe we can try something else on your next service. We'll wait another week and I'll even throw in a discount on it because of that.
Right.
Frustration, yeah, there will be times. Everybody have attitudes. Everybody have a bad day. Everybody has things that's going on in their life. And so when they come in, I have to be mindful of that and like, okay, let me try to make her day a lot better than what it's been going. Maybe I'll put on some gospel music, or maybe I'll turn on the station and see what she wants to watch. And try to make the atmosphere calm and relaxing, so then all of that energy goes away, subsides, and then we have a conversation. Or sometimes I just start talking to them to get their minds off of it. Come up with a different hairstyle. Let's do something different. That's how I kind of handle it, because, and there'll be times where I'm frustrated and I just be quiet and don't talk, and then I have to rethink. I'm at work. I'm trying to give a service to somebody, so I can't carry all of this with me. So it goes back and forth, because you're dealing with customers.
Definitely.
Anybody.
That's definitely true. Definitely true. Well, we don't have anybody in the chat, and I was trying to see if maybe somebody would, some more would pop up in there. So I think I want to end it with this, because I would definitely want to give Kendra the last word, and I want her to tell you guys, you know, where you can find her, you know, her hours of operations, and any kind of closing remarks that she may have. I'll give her the floor for that.
Okay. My salon is Plaza Beauty Shop. It's at 1400 Gladiolus, Wichita Falls, Texas. Our phone number is 940-767-9151. We're there from Tuesday through Saturday, mostly from 9 to about 5:30. Some days are 3. Um, and the thing that I want to do is say that no matter what time or day you can call, I have a Facebook page that I'm getting up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on that. That way, it'll be another way that you can contact me for any appointments. But there's one thing I do have to say that is on my heart to say. That with this, in this line of business, if you're thinking about going, go for it. There's nothing wrong with it. You can make money. You can have your talent, create anything that you want to on somebody's hair, whether it's braids, whether it's sew-in, tracks, whatever. You're beautifying that person. You're making her feel good as well as yourself. And the one thing that you have to do is put God first. You have to open up your heart completely to Him so He may guide you through everything that you're doing. And with this line of business, yeah, it's going to be some hard times. It's going to be some slow times. There are going to be some busy times. You may even get into a confrontation with the customer. But you have to remember to keep your cool and stay professional about it. And everything is talk it out. If you have to get your customer comfortable with you, that she can tell you, yeah, well, I didn't put color on it and I tried to do this without you knowing, but it's okay. All you're doing is you're finding out what she did so you know what to do to correct that situation.
Right.
So I encourage anybody who wants to get into this business, stay with it, don't give up. I've been here in it for 19 years and want to do more. So, and also, it's always good to find out different hair shows that they have all over the country. I'm still trying to find where they're having it, but those are good to update yourself on the latest trends that are going on. Any type of schooling, and when somebody tells you that they don't like this or they're not satisfied with this, okay, well, there's your time to, okay, well, let's talk and see how we can work this out and figure out a solution or a hairstyle that you would like. I've had that before. When I first did it, I cried because I felt bad and I was hurt, and I was like, but it comes with the territory. You just get back up the next day and start all over again.
Get better and better.
Exactly.
And I think I know the title of our next video that we're going to do. We're going to talk about investing in yourself.
There you go.
That's what we're going to do. So I'm already going to commit her to a second video. I know she didn't give me the go-ahead, but we're going to make it happen. Since I've already said it, I'm going to claim it and make it happen. So we're going to do another video for you guys because I feel bad that we weren't able to start on time because I definitely wanted to interact with an audience, and I definitely know that Kendra wanted to as well. But with that, I know we've been at this for about a good 20 minutes. So without further ado, I'm going to say you guys have a wonderful night. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. And also, all her information will be in the description of this video. So for those of you guys that are watching it after the fact, you guys will be able to get Kendra's information to her Plaza Beauty Shop and also contact information. But with further ado, you guys have a blessed night, and we'll catch you in the next one.